Later, Evans and I made a thorough search with the help of the local police. But Nyla and Gordon seemed to have vanished into thin air.
Then everything ends right there.
Oh, no. Nyla still has to go back to Abistan to secure the treasures of Kurigal. So I've alerted the coast areas, airports and seaports. Evans is in contact with them now.
I see. But what about Professor Clayton?
Oh, we haven't forgotten about the professor. After all, it was his disappearance that brought us into the case. However, I was convinced that Nyla was behind his disappearance the night I went to the Immigration Bureau for the files on the Abistanian aliens in this country.
Got what we came after.
You mean what I came after? Hand over that folder. Take my car. Subsequently, it was proven that Gordon was working with Nyla. Therefore, in order to find Professor Clayton, I must first locate her.
You'll have to do some fast traveling for that.
Why? What happened?
A private seaplane base in Florida reported a stolen plane. The radar monitors picked it up winging across the Atlantic in a beeline for Abistan.
I'm following on the next clipper. I'll phone the...
I took the liberty of getting you reservations.
Good work, Evans.
Locating Nyla in Abistan will be difficult, Dave. It's rough, treacherous country for anyone not familiar with it. You should have a guide.
That's why I'm asking you to go with me. Well, you know the language and the country and the people. Well, with your help, I'll find Nyla and Professor Clayton.
But I only made reservations for 2.
That's all right, Evans. I want you to stay here as a base contact. Your first job is to wire ahead and have a small plane ready for us at the Cairo airport.
I'll get right on it. Happy landings.
Brought the 2 golden hands back to Abistan. The rest is up to you, Professor Clayton.
Well done, Nyla. You and I at last hold the key to the greatest treasure in the history of the world.
Wait a minute, Professor. I don't like this you and I talk. After all, it was me that engineered your phony kidnapping and risked my neck doing all the dirty work. What about our plans for Underworld Incorporated?
You'll be properly rewarded, Gordon. But your share might have been greater. My orders have been carried out more swiftly. A task that I'd estimated at a few days ran into weeks. Weeks that I waited in these tombs, unable to...
Look, Clayton, my job was to get a hold of Williams and force him to give us the golden hand he had. It would have been easy. This federal man, Dave Worth, hadn't cut in on our game that afternoon at the museum.
Seems to be in the storage room. This way. Dr. Williams.
should have been killed, but he landed safely.
I'd hardly call Worth a fool. He sounds dangerous.
He is dangerous.
By the use of a drug, I got control of William's mental processes and arranged an appointment with him in an abandoned warehouse.
Who do you think kept the appointment? This isn't the man I expected, but he'll do. Frisk him. Stiff landed in the net as though the act had been rehearsed.
Doesn't sound as though this man Worth would have dropped the trail. He could have followed you here.
He has followed me. He landed in Cairo 4 hours ago, and all routes leading into Avistan are being watched by my people.
The American plane has crossed the borders, Nyla.
Start your translation. I'll see that Worth is taken care of.
Back there is following us.
Nyla's on the job, all right. We'll land in 5 minutes.
The train's on fire!